Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Sit down because what I'm about to tell you is nothing short of earth-shaking for the NFC North, and more specifically for the Green Bay Packers. Rumor has it that the Ravens might be looking to shake things up by trading one of their key defensive stars, Roquan Smith, to Green Bay. And if this deal goes down, it's not just a roster move. It's a strategic game-changer that could set the tone for the Packers' future dominance and send shockwaves through the division. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Roquan Smith, the linebacker from Baltimore? Yes, that's the guy. The Ravens, currently sitting at a 9-5 record with a tight cap situation around $15 million for 2026, according to Spotrac, are reportedly open to trading Smith in exchange for a first- and second-round pick. The Ravens are prioritizing bolstering their offensive line, probably to protect Lamar Jackson and improve their overall offensive game, while the Packers, who are sitting at a solid 9-1 and pushing hard for the postseason, are eyeing Smith to shore up their linebacker core. This isn't just about adding another player. It's about transforming the Packers' defense into a true force of nature. Roquan Smith, standing 6'1" and weighing around 232 pounds, is a sideline-to-sideline beast. The kind of linebacker who plays like a general, commanding the entire field with intelligence and relentless energy. Last season alone, Smith racked up 142 tackles, 4 interceptions, 8 pass deflections, and 5 sacks. His PFF coverage grade is an impressive 90.5, highlighting his ability to shut down passing options, while his run defense score of 88.7 proves he's just as fierce against the ground game. His EPA per play is a remarkable 24, which indicates he's consistently making impactful plays that swing momentum. What makes Roquan truly special, though, is his football IQ. He's often compared to Ray Lewis in terms of instinct and leadership on the field. The Ravens would be losing a player who's been a cornerstone of their defense, and it's no coincidence that their defense is ranked in the top 5 in the league, allowing just 17 points per game. But it's also about the future. The Ravens are looking at their cap situation and extensions for Lamar Jackson, and perhaps they see this as a way to rebuild and retool while still remaining competitive. For the Packers, bringing Roquan into the fold means elevating their linebacker position to a new level. Right now, Key Walker has been the primary linebacker, but his PFF grade sits at 78.3, which indicates room for growth. Smith's grade of 90.5 is not just better, it's elite. If the Packers manage to acquire him, they could project an increase of around 10 pass deflections, a reduction in yards after contact by approximately 12%, and a significant boost in overall pass coverage efficiency. This would be a huge upgrade for a team that's been looking for consistency and leadership on defense. With Lloyd sidelined by injury and Wilson battling illness, the Packers' defense has been carrying a heavy load. Roquan's addition would help alleviate some of that pressure, especially in third-and-long situations where his ability to blitz and disrupt plays is second to none. His success rate on blitzes is around 38%, which is top-tier league-wide, and he's missed only about 6% of tackles, a testament to his reliability. His career tackles, over 1, 0, and 25 sacks showcase his durability and explosiveness. His 2023 season was particularly stellar, earning him All-Pro honors, despite missing a game due to concussion protocol. Imagine a defense that's not only top 5 in points allowed, but also more aggressive, more disciplined, and smarter. That's what Roquan can bring to Green Bay. His pursuit angle of 85% and his tackling grade of 89.2 make him a true leader on the field. And with the Packers aiming to build a dynasty, a guy like Roquan could be the cornerstone of a legendary defense for years to come. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The Packers, who have been steadily building a competitive roster around Jordan Love, see this move as a way to boost their chances of reaching the Super Bowl again. The odds have shifted significantly in their favor. Initially around plus 500, they're now trending toward plus 220, thanks in part to the defensive upgrade that Roquan could provide. This isn't just about this season. It's about establishing a culture of excellence and creating a legacy that will last long after the current players hang up their cleats. Adding Roquan Smith would also send a message to the rest of the league that the Packers are serious about competing at the highest level. They've been patient, developing young talent like Key Walker and Devont Wyatt, but now they're ready to make a bold statement. Roquan's presence would elevate the entire defense, bolstering the team's chances of pulling off upset wins against top contenders and making a deep playoff run. With his leadership and playmaking ability, the Packers could become a nightmare for offenses in the NFC, especially with the playoffs approaching and every game intensifying. But it's not just about the immediate impact. Roquan Smith's signing could be a strategic move to build a lasting defensive legacy. His leadership, combined with the Packers' existing talent, could help them sustain success over multiple seasons. Given that the NFC is highly competitive, with teams like the Eagles, 49ers, and Cowboys all vying for supremacy, having a linebacker like Roquan could tip the scales in Green Bay's favor. It's about creating a defensive identity, fast, aggressive, smart, that opponents will fear week after week. And let's not forget the historical significance. The Packers have always been known for their legendary defenses. Think of the dominant units of the 1960s, or the recent resurgence with players like Kenny Clark and Rashan Gary. Bringing in a player of Roquan's caliber would continue that tradition, adding a new chapter to Lambeau's storied history. The idea of him wearing the green and gold, orchestrating the defense like a maestro, evokes images of past greats and future legends. Of course, all of this hinges on the deal actually happening, and there are still questions about how the Ravens will value Roquan and what the Packers are willing to give up. But if this trade materializes, it could be one of the most impactful moves of the offseason, setting the stage for a new era in Green Bay. The fans would rejoice, the team would gain a new identity, and the division rivalries would intensify even further. So, Packers fans, keep your eyes on this story. It's one of those rare moments where a single transaction could shift the entire narrative of the NFC North and propel Green Bay back into Super Bowl contention. The potential of having Roquan Smith on your team isn't just exciting, it's game-changing. And if it happens, you better believe Lambeau Field will be rocking even more than usual as the Packers chase greatness once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Packers management has been working diligently to craft a roster that can contend for a Super Bowl sooner rather than later. The addition of a player like Roquan Smith would be a statement of intent, showing that they're not just building for the future but also for right now. The NFC is stacked, and every game counts in establishing playoff seeding, but with Roquan on board, Green Bay's defense could become one of the most feared in the league. He'd give them a level of versatility and leadership that's hard to find. Imagine him patrolling the middle of the field, diagnosing plays with his high football IQ, and making game-changing plays that swing momentum in their favor. His ability to disrupt passing lanes and shut down the run game aligns perfectly with what the Packers need to elevate their defense into a championship-caliber unit. And with the playoffs looming, this kind of upgrade could be the difference-maker in tight contests. We've seen how a single superstar can change the course of a season. Think of how a dominant linebacker like Roquan could anchor the defense, freeing up other playmakers to make their moves. The Packers' secondary would benefit immensely from the pressure Roquan creates, leading to more turnovers and scoring opportunities. From a long-term perspective, this move also signals that the Packers are serious about competing at the highest level for years to come. They've been patient developing young talent, but now they're adding proven elite-level players to push their roster over the top. It's about creating a culture of winning and relentless pursuit of excellence. When you combine that with the leadership qualities Roquan brings, it's easy to see why this could be a transformative moment for the franchise. So, Packers fans, stay tuned because if this trade happens, it's going to be a game changer. The NFC North will be buzzing, and Lambeau Field will be electric as they welcome a new leader on defense. This move could very well be the key piece that propels Green Bay back into Super Bowl contention, rekindling the passion and pride that make this team one of the most storied in NFL history. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news.